Hi, I'm Bill Booz, and I love to learn new things. Part of the reason for that, I believe, is that I've always liked to figure out how things work. That's been the case ever since I was 10 or so, when I, like many young boys in the 1950s, used to fiddle with electronics, crystal radio kits, shortwave radio. And so it's not surprising that as a classroom German teacher in the early 80s, I became interested in how the new technologies at the time could help teachers improve student learning. That brings me to the other part of the reason for my loving to learn new things. My early interest in the digital technologies that we now all take for granted changed my life, really changed my life. I ended up leaving my high school classroom in the 10th largest public school system in the United States and was paid to learn how to use these new and emerging technologies so that I could teach teachers, administrators, and librarians in that school system how to use them. After I retired, I took jobs in the schools of education at George Washington University and the University of Virginia to do pretty much the same thing with their professors. Sometimes near the end of that run, I revived an early interest in photography. Though my earlier experience had been naturally with film cameras, I embraced with passion the new digital single-lens reflex cameras that were on the market. Once again, I found myself learning something new. And it wasn't long before my old habit of teaching what I learned kicked right back in. I taught photography classes for a local adult ed program, and when I stopped working my regular job, I decided to start my own teaching business, and Photography Learning Center was born. For several years now, I've offered group classes and especially one-on-one tutoring sessions in the area where I live in Virginia, in the United States. I help people with more advanced digital cameras, point and shoots, but also smartphones. I help them improve their photography by taking more control of their cameras. But then my other old habit of learning something new kicked in again, and I got interested in learning how to use the video capabilities of my cameras. So it's only logical that I would combine all of my teaching experience and what I know about photography with this new skill I'm acquiring, and believe me, I'm still acquiring it, and produce instructional videos. So that is why I am doing what I'm doing, and as has been the case throughout my 49-year career, I'm having a blast. Well, thank you very much for coming to my channel, and I hope you find things of interest here, and we'll keep coming back.